Here's 3 common mistakes people do when playing Jett. My name is Buster, I make educational Valorant videos and stream on Twitch, so if that sounds interesting to you, then hit the subscribe button and press like. Let's get going with this video. The first thing you guys gotta start doing is to use your smokes more often. Jett smokes are super useful and great on the fly, which is Jett's playstyle as well, so start utilizing them more often. They can be very helpful when you're getting into a site fast, since you can curve them however you want. You can easily just throw one to where an enemy is usually posted up and dash past that angle without taking any damage. They're also really good one-way smokes for when you just need a fast and easy advantage in a fight, so start practicing that. I often just throw a smoke on the ground beside me when I get a kill and I'm trying to fall back, because that does multiple things. 1. The enemy holding my position can no longer see me as easily, so it allows me to retreat. 2. I can play around it if someone's pushing me, by either sitting inside it and waiting for them to push, or sitting right outside it and holding them, killing them when they push through it. So remember guys, the smokes are cheap and meant to be used, don't forget about them. Don't push just because you're Jett. I see way too many Jettsies dashing into places because they're Jett. Your dash is very useful for getting into sights first, you're right, but there's a delay from when your dash ends to where you can actually pull up the gun and shoot, so don't just dash everywhere expecting to catch people off guard. I've done this myself a lot and I usually die when I'm doing it, so I've stopped doing it. If you want to dash in somewhere, I recommend you to have a plan, and I like doing a simple updraft plus dash combo that allows me to get a high ground, which makes it easier to get enemies from behind, and they usually have to turn their back on me, which gives my team an easy frag when we're going into a site. My third and final tip is for you guys to use your ult correctly. There are a lot of Jett players that just ult randomly and always right click when they see someone. Even though the right click can be useful, I almost never right click unless the enemy is right next to me, because it's super inaccurate when you aren't really close range, and in most cases you should just aim for the head either way, so a left click will one tap. The ultimate should mostly be used on eco rounds and when you're trying to save up for an op. I also want to mention that I personally don't think it's necessary to play op just because you main Jett. I almost never pick up the op myself, and I've made it to top 3000 immortal while playing Jett, so that kinda proves my point right there. It is a really good combo though, don't get me wrong, but don't stress it if you aren't good with the op, because you can still succeed with Jett. If you want to play Jett a lot, stop doing these 3 mistakes and you'll have way more successful playing Jett, I promise you that. If you have any other questions, then check out my Twitch where I'm live 4 days a week, it's linked in the description below. I'll happily answer any of your questions you got there. See you guys in the next video.